So let's use the Birthball or Fitball, same thing, interchangeable word. If you're comfortable in child's pose, you're going to have those knees out nice and wide, you're going to have the big toes touching behind you, and then if you're tired or there's swelling in the ankles, just prop a blanket or a towel underneath the fronts of the shins or the fronts of the ankles. And then if you bring your birth ball in front, and you go ahead and just find a comfortable place, like you might cross the forearms, let the head rest. Now, because I'm recording and I have a microphone on, I probably won't hang out there for too long. But if you can get your head to rest as well, that's also quite nice. And then you should have lots of space there for your baby. And then once you get there, just gently roll yourself from side to side. So just go as far as you can comfortably. We'll do a few more here from side to side. So this upright action is good because it's still going to give you a little bit more space in the low back. It's going to release into the hips for you as well. And then we're going to bring those hands onto the ball in front of us and then just press forward, come up. So you might just readjust those feet there and then bring that ball in towards you. So you can kind of use the ball and then have a little turn here. So I like to have the ball there just for something to press into. That hand's going to come just onto the low back, the sacrum, so you can even use the thumb. That might feel nice for a little bit of a massage. If you bring the thumb there and then that chest is rolling open, you can look off to the side or you can tuck the chin for a bit more of a neck stretch. And then let's do that second side. And make sure you change hands first. Bring that opposite hand. And it's going to feel a little different from side to side. So we get this nice twist, releasing the spine. Again, you can tuck the chin into the chest or really gently just look off to the side. Be mindful not to crank the head around and try and look over the shoulder. And then let's come forward. Nice, bring those hands onto the ball, forearms onto the ball, and then just let yourself rest here. So this is gonna make your core work a little. So as long as you're comfortable and this feels okay, and you might add in a little bit of movement, just rocking forward and backwards. If you need to tuck those toes under, if that feels nicer for your knees, you might have some padding underneath your knees as well. You can do this. So the movement doesn't have to be particularly big. You just want to pay attention to how it feels. Good, let's come all the way up. And then just bring those hands all the way in. Good, and then if it feels okay, you could even just hold onto that ball and just get a nice lift. So imagine that you're making space at the top of your ribs as you lift, and you can kind of press your pelvis forward. If baby's in the way, just move that forward a little bit so you get a little bit of a lift up. That's it. And then just return to that child's pose. So you can stay upright here. Always have those hands on the ball. You can take that lean forward once again if that feels comfortable, or you might even just let the ball roll away. Take a seat, maybe bring those hands, one onto your heart, one onto your belly. And just moving into this rhythm of your breath, getting a feel there. So just a nice brief practice, a check-in, releasing the low back, creating a little bit of space in the hips, connecting with our mindful breath and our baby. Bring those hands together at your heart, just connecting with that wisdom and intuition of your body.